Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Forrest Lee, and this is the 31st annual J.O. Tip Colley Scholastic Christian Athletic Award Banquet. It's sponsored by the Troy Exchange Club, and this is Case Chirico from Pike Liberal Arts. Case, all these are seniors. Case, what are your plans after college? After high school.
My plans are to attend Auburn University and pursue a degree in biomedical science, and then hopefully after that to become an orthodontist and move back to Troy and open my own office.
Okay. Who are your parents and siblings?
Mike and Jackie Chirico are my parents, and I have a sister, Corey Chirico.
Okay. Where do you attend church?
St. John Baptist in Tarentum, Alabama.
Okay. Well, you're, throughout your life, I know you've had teachers or coaches. Name some of the people who have influenced your life in the academic, Christian field, athletics.
I've got to give a shout out to Landon Peters. He's my youth pastor at St. John Baptist. He's been with me since I was in the 7th grade, and he's just made a huge impact in my life.
Landon Peters, okay.
Also, I have Miss Janice Waldrop, my physics teacher this year. She's amazing. She's an incredible teacher, and she's been a big part of my life too.
Okay. In the athletic field, you've been had a pretty blessed career.
Absolutely.
And what all sports are you involved in?
I played football, basketball, and baseball at Pike, and I think I won a total of 6 championships over my 4 years in varsity.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Case Chirico. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, sir.
And thank you very much, and congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you.
And we'll bring the next person in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abby K. Terry of Pike Liberal Arts. Abby, who are your parents and your siblings?
My parents are Jason and Brooke Terry, and I have a little sister named Lexi.
And your career what's the next step in your life?
After high school, I want to go to Auburn University and major in speech and hearing sciences to become a speech pathologist.
Okay. Now, Abby K., who has been teachers, coaches in your Christian walk with the Lord? Who have been some important people who have touched your life?
Miss Waldrop has been a big influence on my life. She prays before every test and just calms our nerves, and she's awesome. Also, Abby Stubblefield, she does a youth group for us, and we do a Bible study, and she's just been a blessing. And also, all my cheer coaches have been such a blessing in my life.
Who are they?
Hannah Jordan, Katie Scott, and Brittany Royal.
Okay, what church do you attend?
First Baptist Church of Troy.
Well, let's say a quick prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this. Lord, thank you for this beautiful day, and lead it and guide us in each and everything that we do. And Abby, we want to congratulate you, and amen.
Amen.
And I don't know if that calms your nerves or not. Maybe it'll calm mine a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Abby K. Terry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cole Brooks of Goshen High School. Cole, who are your parents?
My parents are Jennifer and Tim Brooks.
And do you have any siblings?
I have a brother named Mace Brooks.
Ace?
Mace.
Mace, okay. Now, you attend Goshen High School.
Yes, sir.
What are your plans in the next step of your life?
I plan to go to Enterprise State and get my basics out of the way, and then transfer to Auburn and get a degree in soil and crop science.
Soil and crop science. Yes, and you want to come back to Goshen and farm? Okay, well, good.
Field tech.
Field tech.
Help people in my community.
Okay. Now, Cole, where do you attend church?
Joplin Baptist Church.
Okay, no. Who's your pastor?
Reed Ward.
Reed Ward.
Yes, sir.
In your walk in life, who have been some teachers and coaches and in your church group that have been a big influence in your life?
My whole church family has just been tremendously grateful to me. They helped me with anything I needed help with, and my pastor, Reed Ward, he's a pretty cool guy. And then my youth pastor, she's helped me with a lot.
What is her name?
Kristen Robinson.
Kristen Robinson. What about some of your school teachers and coaches?
Coach Moore. Coach Moore's been a
Coach
blessing.
Don Moore.
Don
Okay.
Moore, yes, sir. He's been a blessing. He just pushes me to my limits.
Okay. What about some elementary school teachers?
Miss Qualls.
Miss
She's
Qualls.
my favorite.
What's her first name? Miss
Ruth.
Miss Ruth Qualls. Okay. Well, Cole, I want to certainly congratulate you, and let's mention your grandparents, if you will.
Sir, Mike Thomas and Sally Thomas.
Right. What about on the Brooks side of the family? I have never met them.
Myra Brooks and Max Brooks.
Okay. Well, Michael Keith, of course, I was around him when I was a little boy, and we certainly love him. He's in heaven looking down, big old smile. And but ladies and gentlemen, this is Cole Brooks of Goshen High School. Congratulations, Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, our next nominee is Jaron Turner of the New Life Christian Academy. And who are the headmasters out there? Who are the leaders of that school?
My pastor, Willie and Annie Blackman.
Willie Tom Blackman and Annie Cope Blackman. I graduated high school with them in Goshen in 1977. Who are your parents and siblings?
I'm Tonya and Gary Turner, and I have an older brother named Jalen.
Okay. Now, what is your ambition after graduating?
To attend Troy University and major in the pre-affiliate law program.
Okay.
And hopefully go to law school.
Okay. In your church family and at school and in your personal life, who are some people that you would like to mention and thank for being a role model to you?
My whole church family helped a lot, but pastors, Willie and Annie Blackman, helped. For our school teachers, my teacher, Miss Laird, she helped me a lot too.
What's your last name?
Miss Laird.
Laird, okay. Now, you're about, when do y'all graduate?
This Thursday.
This Thursday, well, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jaron Turner of New Life Christian Academy. Congratulations on your nomination, and thank you, and we'll go to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Isis Torellis of Charles Henderson High School. Congratulations. Who are your parents and siblings?
Okay, my mother is Rayshawn Meadows, and my father is Wilson Lee Torellis, and I have one older sister, Justinia Torellis.
Okay, your ambition after graduating, what are your plans?
Recently, I've received an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point, New York. So I've decided to accept that offer, and I'll be in New York for the summer. Congratulations,
that is special. And I've got chill bumps when you said that. In your career, or in your educational career, in your church, where do you attend church?
Pilgrim Rest Missionary Baptist Church.
And who's the pastor?
Pastor Henderson.
Pastor Henderson. Okay, in elementary, high school, your church family, who are some people that you would like to thank in the molding and development of ISIS?
Okay, I would most recognizably thank my aunt, Miss Peggy Reynolds, because she was our choir director, and since I was in the choir majority of my life, she helped me a lot, taught us a lot of things, not only in music, but in life as well. Okay.
Anyone else you'd like to mention? Now, when is graduation at Goshen High School?
It'll be May 26th.
May the 26th.
Yes.
Welcome. Go ahead.
I would like to thank Sergeant Major Johnson,
Anthony
Johnson. He has molded me tremendously. He is the reason why I have the appointment that I do have, and I owe a lot of thanks to him.
Is he the ROTC instructor at Goshen High School?
He was the former ROTC
Okay.
instructor.
Well, good. Well, Isis, congratulations, and best of luck tonight, and we're certainly proud of you, and good luck at the West Point Academy, and that is very special.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paxton Flowers of Pike County High School. Congratulations, Paxton. Who are your parents and your siblings?
My mother is Delana Flowers, and my father is also Paxton Flowers. I have a little brother, Parker Flowers, and a little sister, Peyton Flowers.
All right. When is graduation at Pike County High School?
May 26th.
May the 26th. What are your plans after high school?
I was accepted into University of Alabama. Going to major in computer science, and I have planned to walk on for baseball.
Okay. Roll Tide.
Especially Roll Tide.
Yeah, there you go. Your church, what church do you attend?
Promised Land Missionary Baptist.
And who is the pastor there?
Jimmy D. Jackson.
Jimmy D. Jackson. In your life, Paxton, who have been some teachers or coaches or someone and people in your church that have impacted your life?
I want to start off by saying my pastor, Jimmy Jackson. Throughout my whole life, I attended that church since I was 7, 8. Always been there for me and my family, all steps of the way, sports-wise, religious-wise, family-wise even. He's just been there, just a real impactful figure in my life. And also, I want to thank my 7th grade teacher, Miss Raven Maddox, English teacher. She just amazing, real emotional support character in my life. Just, you know, always been there, ups and downs, always asking me to make sure I was okay. Just making it through school.
Well, good. Well, Paxton, I want to congratulate you and good luck at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa.
Yes, sir.
And Roll Tide, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dee Allen of Pike Liberal Arts. Congratulations, Dee.
Thank you.
Who are your parents and siblings?
My parents are Weston K. Allen, and then I have an older brother, Davis Allen.
And what are your plans?
After high school, I plan on attending the University of Alabama.
Okay, do you have an idea of what you might major in?
I'm thinking interior design.
Interior design. Now, when is graduation at Pike Liberal Arts?
Graduation is this Thursday.
Okay.
It's coming up.
Okay, well, good, good. What church do you attend and who's the pastor?
I attend First Baptist Church, and the pastor is Ross Langford.
All right, Dee, in your life, when you think elementary teachers, high school teachers, coaches, and in your church family, who are some people that have influenced your life?
One of my Sunday school teachers from when I was, I think, in like the 5th or 6th grade, her name is Anila Culpepper. She's very influential in my life.
Okay. What about at Pike Liberal Arts when you were in
Pike, I have so many teachers that have influenced me in the best way. Let me think. There's too many.
Well, just name a few.
Let's see, Miss Waldrop, my physics teacher.
Okay.
She's such a positive person. Let's see, who else?
Any of your coaches?
Oh, definitely my coaches, all 3 of them. Katie Scott, Hannah Hickson, Jordan, and Brittany Royal.
Okay. Well, is anybody else off the top of your mind that you want to thank? Or?
I would just like to thank everyone who supported me along the way.
Yeah. Well, Dee, best of luck. You're going to the University of Alabama, and good luck to you. And we're so proud of you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. All right. Good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Deloney of Charles Citizen High School. And Kate, who are your parents?
My parents are John and Jennifer Deloney.
And your siblings?
Evan, Luke, and Alex Deloney.
And Evan and you are twins?
Yes, sir.
Who's the oldest?
I'm the oldest by a minute.
She's the oldest. So Kate, you attend Charles Citizen High School. What are your goals? Where do you plan to attend college?
I plan to go to Troy University in the fall.
Do you have any idea what you might study?
I plan to major in biomedical science to hopefully be a physical therapist.
Okay. Now your church that you attend, who's the pastor in the church that you attend?
John Driscoll.
And what church?
Oak Grove.
Oak Grove.
Methodist Church.
Okay, Oak Grove United Methodist Church. Kate, in your life, any teacher or in your church family that you would like to thank or recognize tonight?
My teachers and my pastor have taught me so much and have prepared me for my future.
Okay, you got anybody specific you want to mention?
My gymnastics coaches, Paul Diaz and Liza Johnson, have taught me what it truly means to have hard work and determination.
Okay. Well, listen, Kate, we want to certainly congratulate you, and we hope you have a successful career at Troy University, and thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
All righty. See you, Kate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ella Tatum of Goshen High School. Congratulations, Ella. Who are your parents, and do you have any siblings?
Yes, my parents are Shane and Jessica Tatum, and I have one older brother, Bryce.
Bryce, okay. You're about to graduate from Goshen. What are your plans in the next phase of your life?
I plan on attending Troy University and majoring in criminology.
Okay. What church do you attend, and who's the pastor?
I attend First United Methodist Church, and my pastor is Steve.
Mr. Steve? Okay, in your educational path, any teacher or coach or someone in your church family that you would like to thank for enriching your life?
Oh, definitely my youth pastor and my volleyball coach. They have pushed me to be the best version of myself, and I could not be more grateful for that.
Who is your youth pastor?
Dusty Taylor.
Dusty Taylor. And your volleyball coach?
Amy Warwick.
Amy Warwick, special lady.
Yes.
Well, Ella, I want to congratulate you on your nomination, and best of luck in your endeavor. And you're going to Troy University. Well, congratulations.
All right, thank you so
much.
much.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Ella Kate Gunter of Pike Liberal Arts, congratulations.
Thank you.
And who are your parents and siblings?
Okay.
Siblings.
My parents are Sean and Alithia Gunner, and my brother is Houston Gunner.
Well, let's go ahead and mention your grandparents too. Who are your grandparents?
Roger and Glenda Gunner, and then Pam and John Little.
Yeah, I call him Roger Dale.
Roger Dale.
And Miss Pam and my mother used to work
Yes.
years ago together, and I think the world of your mother and, of course, brother Mr. John, who's smiling down on us.
I know he is.
And I love Roger Dale, and Mr. Lance Man is what I called him, and we were in the Guard together. Now, what are your plans for the future after you graduate?
I plan on attending Auburn University, and my major is still undecided, but I'm still trying to figure that out right now.
And what church do you attend, and who's the pastor?
I attend First Baptist Church, and my pastor is Ross Langford.
Okay. In your lifetime,
yes,
any teacher, any coach, or someone in your church family who has inspired you and touched your life? Who, name some of them.
Miss Tracy, who's the secretary at our school. I have a 6-period class with her, and me and her are pretty close. She runs our school, basically.
Tracy Gray.
And all of my teachers have just played a big part in my life and my youth leaders.
Okay. Well, Ella Kate, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Good luck in your future endeavors, and we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Rushing of Pike Liberal Arts. Allie, if you will, who are your parents?
Gary and Paula Rushing.
Gary and Paula. And you're about to graduate from Pike Liberal Arts.
Yes, sir.
What are do you have any siblings?
I do. Grace Rushing. She's a year older than me.
What is she doing?
She's going to go to school for an education major.
Okay. And you're going where?
Shelton State to play softball, and then I'll return back to Troy to go through nursing school.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, what church do you attend, and who's your pastor?
Harmony Methodist and Dr. John Brannon.
Okay. Now, since in your lifetime, who are some people, some teachers or coaches or someone in your church family who has touched and enriched your life?
One of my probably most influential coaches is Coach Marvin Barganier. He's coached me my whole life, and he's going to coach me this summer. And then my dad.
Okay.
He taught me everything.
Okay, and who's your daddy?
Gary Rushing.
And he passed away recently.
Yes, sir.
And I know there's some smiles in heaven.
There definitely is.
But I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
And best of luck to you as you go to Shelton State. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
up in Tuscaloosa County?
Yes, sir.
Good.
It
Well,
is.
congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, Angel Terry of Pike County High School. Congratulations, Angel.
Thank you.
All right, you attend Pike County High School, and when is graduation?
Next Thursday, May 26th.
Well, congratulations. Who are your parents and siblings?
My parents are Katina and David Terry, and I have one sister, Davia Terry.
Okay. Now, after you graduate, what are your plans after that?
After I graduate, I plan on attending the University of Alabama and majoring in computer science.
Well, congratulations and roll tide. What church do you attend, and who's the pastor?
I attend Greater St. Paul AME Church, and Pastor Wendell Jones is the pastor.
Okay. In your lifetime, Angel, who have been some of the people, some of your teachers or coaches or in your church family who have made a big impact in your life?
I would say my coach, Coach Thad. He has actually taught me a lot, like outside of sports, even life lessons that you will have to carry on after high school and not just in the sports.
Okay. Anyone else you'd like to mention?
My sister Davia for always supporting me, and my auntie for being a great role model.
All right, who's your auntie?
Cassandra Riley.
Okay. Well, Angel, best of luck to you in your endeavors. Roll tide to you, and congratulations on being nominated tonight.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson West of Charles Henderson High School. Congratulations, Jackson.
Thank you.
Who are your parents and who are your siblings?
Julianne and Judson West, and then Hayes, Emerson, and Mary Hayden West.
Okay. After you graduate from Charles Henderson, what is your next step in life?
I'm going to Troy University.
Do you have any idea what you might major in?
No, sir, not
okay.
yet.
What is your what is your church? Where's your church, and who's your pastor?
Good Hope Baptist Church and Wayne Locklear.
Wayne Locklear. Are you Kendall, Mr. Wayne?
Yes, sir.
That's your granddaddy. Okay, well, that's great. Now, Jackson, in your walk in life, some of the teachers, coaches, or in your church family, who have been some people who have molded Jackson West?
I'd say my dad.
Okay. Anyone else? Any other?
My football coach, Quinn Hambright.
Quinn Hambright. All right, and as some of your teachers, name one or two of your teachers.
Kelly Mullins.
Ms. Mullins, okay. What does she teach?
FFA. Ag.
She's ag, okay. Future Farmers of America. And do you have an idea, you're undecided about your major, but Jackson, we would like to congratulate you on being nominated for this award, and best of luck to you in your walk in life.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Brady Huner of Charles Henderson High School. Congratulations, Brady. Who are your parents and siblings?
Chris and Tracy Huner are my parents, and I got a brother, Brock, and a sister, Hannah.
Okay. After graduation, what is your next step in life?
I'm headed to Troy, and I'm going to try to get a degree in agricultural business.
Okay. What church do you attend, and who's your pastor?
St. Martin's Catholic Church, and my pastor is Chris Booton.
Okay. Brady, in your walk of life, some of the teachers and coaches and in your church family, who have been some people who have impacted your life?
This year I had a teacher, he was a coach too, Coach Tim Faison, and he was a really great role model for me, taught me how to be a man, and gave me some life advice after high school.
Tim Faison. Anyone else you'd like to mention?
Well, my dad. My dad taught me everything, how to be a man, how to handle hardship and everything.
Yeah. Now, let's name your parents too, if you will, Brady.
Chris,
your grandparents. We've already mentioned.
Herb and Ann Huner, and then my other side is Dorothy Golden.
Miss Dorothy. Okay. Well, Brady, I want to congratulate you on this nomination, and best of luck to you in your walk of life, and good luck at Troy University.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Nelson of Pike Liberal Arts School. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Drew, who are your parents?
Parents are David and Candace Nelson.
All right, siblings?
Siblings, got a brother and a sister, Kate and Carter Nelson.
All right, let's talk about your grandparents. Who are your grandparents?
David and Kim Nelson, and Deborah and Danny Carter.
Okay, and after graduation, which will be this Thursday,
yes, sir.
And the next step in life is to do what?
Attend Auburn University to play baseball.
Well, congratulations on that. What church do you attend, and who's your pastor?
First Baptist of Troy, and the pastor is Pastor Langford.
Okay. Drew, in your walk of life, some of the teachers and coaches that you have had, and someone in your church family, who has impacted your life?
I've had many great mentors and leaders throughout my time. A teacher I'd like to say is probably Jeremy Matthews. I related to him real well. He could teach some calculus.
Okay.
And coach was probably Coach Ponder. Coach Ponder, he's coached me since the JV days, and he's made me who I am today as a player. Also, my dad.
Okay.
Dad's pushed me to be who I am too.
Okay. Now, what about in your church family? Is there someone in church other than your pastor, a Sunday school teacher, or somebody that you had?
Jeffrey Spann, he's a Sunday school teacher, and we've known him since I was little, and he's always been there.
There's one word to describe him, and I would say dynamic. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Drew Nelson. Congratulations, Drew.
Appreciate it.
And good luck at Auburn.
Yes, sir.
And
War Eagle.
War Eagle. There you go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eric Sloan, the keynote speaker tonight. Eric, thank you for coming to Troy.
Absolutely. Thank
now,
you for
where
the
is your
invite.
hometown and high school?
So, born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, College Park to be exact, and I went to a high school called Banneker High School.
Okay, and you attended college at
the Troy University.
Okay. All right, Eric, in your life, who have been some people who have inspired you in your walk of life?
Oh, wow.
I know it's a ton of folks.
Yeah, that's quite
But
a bit.
as a young man in high school, who touched your life?
Well, there's been several in high school, but I would say in college it would probably be more of a Troy of a Larry Blakeney.
Larry Blakeney.
Coming in, and then you have a Mike Turk as well, because he was the walk-on coordinator who actually gave me the opportunity to come here.
And
so
he's at Huntington.
Exactly.
All right, now your wife is who?
My wife is Nicole Sloan.
And you've got children?
Yes, I have a 27-year-old Cortland and a 21-year-old Jaden.
Okay, Eric, give us a quick synopsis, just a quick key to life, just real quick, in your walk of life.
Walk of
with
life,
the Lord.
Hey, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And with all your mind, and lean not to your own understanding, because really, if you lean to him, then he will truly direct your path.
That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eric Sloan. Thank you, Eric. I know we're about ready to get started. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you as well.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Glad you are here for tonight's 31st annual J.O. Tip Colley banquet. Everybody hear me okay? We are so glad to be together. It's been 2 years since we've been able to meet together for this event. We've been able to continue year to year virtually, but I got to tell you, I'm not a big fan of the virtual banquet. I'm glad to be back together and have an opportunity to see these young men and women in person and be able to recognize their accomplishments. I hope people were able to get a program, and if you're not familiar with the J.O. Tip Colley Award, get a chance to look at that history. Again, this is the 31st year that this award has been given, and we've been fortunate with the help of the Colley family and some sponsors that you will take recognition of in the program to be able to expand what we do with this program each year and be able to award the cash awards that we do for the winners and the runners-up. Now, one thing you will see, if you had a chance to read the Messenger over the weekend and have a chance to just look at just a fraction of what these young men and women have accomplished through their high school career, you'll understand what a job it is for the Tip Colley selection committee to be able to look at these resumes and be able to select a winner. I assure you, as it has been every year, this year's group may have been as close as any that we have had. The committee really struggled and looked deep to select the winners and the runners-up. And one thing you'll always notice, it's not always necessarily the best athlete, it's not always the best scholar. It is that well-rounded Christian student athlete that are involved in all three phases and have excelled in all those areas. And it is such an honor just to be nominated. And I hope all of our nominees understand that you are head and shoulders above most of your peers just by being nominated by one of your faculty members, a coach, and administrator. You had to be nominated to be here. You should take that as a tremendous honor just to be recognized tonight. Before we get started with the other events, I do want to say a special thank you to the Colley family. They've been very faithful with this program every year, and they've contributed in so many ways, and we're glad that you were here. We're glad to honor Mr. Tip for one more year in such a way, and we are certainly thankful for what he meant to the community and for what he meant to the young people that he came in contact with. I'm going to step aside now and we'll let Jerry Beckett, who is our Exchange Club president, have a few remarks. He will lead us in a pledge of allegiance, and then John Parker, one of our members, will give the invocation.
What a great time of year it is. I know all of our students and parents are probably excited about you moving on to your college careers and your other life events that you'll be engaged in. The Exchange Club is a national club. A lot of people say, what is the Exchange Club? I've never heard of it. The Exchange Club was founded in 1911 in Detroit, Michigan, and the whole premise of that was for business people to come together and to exchange ideas. And our club here locally is over 50 years old, and we have been able to keep our club going even through the COVID years, which has been tough. But our club has been very active, and this is probably the most exciting event that we put on. I know it is all year long. And we have other events. We have students that we give scholarships to for our ACE awards. Those awards are given to a student who has overcome either some health problems or some other family problems and have had a difficult time graduating. And we have this year awarded that to a young lady here in Pike County. And I think Donna just told me she won the state. So she has overcome a lot of physical problems to just graduate from high school. So that's a great program. We'll meet on first and third Thursdays at the American Legion building, and it's a lunch event, so I know a lot of you can't get away for lunch, but if you're interested in coming and joining us for lunch one day, we'll welcome you. That's the first and third Thursdays, and it's at the American Legion building. The other events that we have through the year are many, but I'm not going to go into that in depth. We again congratulate you on all your accomplishments. And we're going to go ahead and say the pledge of allegiance to the flag, so if you'll stand with me. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
If you will, just bow your heads and close your eyes, please. Father God, we come here tonight, Father God, just to honor these young people. Lord God, if we had one request, that would be for you to forgive us of our sins. Lord, with the same life and same tongue, we will be able to say thank you. Thank you for the many blessings that you send our way daily, especially those blessings that we fail to recognize as blessings. Lord God, we thank you for this country that we live in. We thank you for those who put their lives at risk daily for our benefit. Thank you for just allowing us to assemble ourselves together in such a manner that we can honor these young people tonight for their great accomplishments. Lord, we ask you to just bless each and every household represented here tonight. Lord, we ask you to bless this community. Bless every person, everyone that you have breathed life into, that we would come together as people, we would learn to love and respect each other, and we would do things that you would have us to do, so that we be good examples for these young people, that they too will pass it on. Lord, family, we ask you to bless this meal for the nourishment of our bodies, and that we use our bodies for your service. In Christ Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
You can be seated. I hope nobody panicked when you look at the program. You don't see dinner in there, but we are going to eat, so we will direct you there just a moment. I did want to take a moment to recognize a few people. We've mentioned the Colley family and how appreciative we are of what they do as well. And we're going to honor these young people in just a moment, but as I recognize guests, the ones I want to feature are those that have watched these young people grow up, who have had an impact in their lives, and who are in great part responsible for them being here as a nominee, and will be certainly responsible in great part for the success that they surely will have after they graduate high school. I first want to start, if you don't have to get up, I'm going to just ask you to raise your hand. If you're a school administrator, a teacher, a counselor, or anybody through their school that you are connected with these young people, you would just raise your hand. If you are parents, and I think most all of our parents are here, if you are a parent or guardian of one of these young people that are nominated tonight, please raise your hand. Since I am one, I want to recognize those that are grandparents, because I know you have had an impact as well. If you are a grandparent of one of these nominees, please raise your hand. We're so glad all of you are here, and you certainly should be proud. And I know you will be as we recognize these young people tonight. I want to say a couple of special thank yous. Dan Smith is in the back, our Troy Recreational Director. The Troy Rec Department is so gracious every year to provide this facility for us, and not just provide it, but all the setup they did. So it's such a help for us to be able to come in and put on this event without having to put tables up and take tables down. Dan, I really appreciate it. Recognize Troy Cable, who is here. Troy Cablevision is here covering this event. They had a chance to speak to the nominees earlier and speak to our speaker Eric tonight. events is certainly appreciated by all, and they've been very faithful to show up here and help bring this event to people who are not able to attend. Lord Cable Legion, let's give them a hand. Arrangements that you see on the table, those were provided to us by Gene's Flowers. They put them together, they delivered them, and they set them up for us. So let's give them a hand as well. That's a couple of the programs that you have, and every candidate, every nominee should have been able to get one, and at least one per family. If we have extras and you want one, just see us afterwards, and we'll try to provide one of them to you. But I think those programs are very nice and a very, very nice keepsake for all of our nominees. And those were put together by Ideal Graphics. So let's give them a hand. Last but not least, we're about to enjoy a meal, and Yanni Tempelis and his family have been providing these meals for a lot of years now. And we missed you, Yanni, the last couple of years, I'm sure. But Yanni and the Big Cafe is who provides our meal, and we're going to enjoy that, and then just give Yanni a hand. I'll make some friends and then I'll make some enemies here, but as we get ready to go to our meal, let's start with this side of the room and just make our way over. We'll let the head table go first and then start with the tables to my right. You can go down both sides, so it should move fairly swiftly. Yanni's got some variety of food available, some desserts, some drinks in the back. Please enjoy the meal together, and then once we are finished with our meal, we will get into the heart of this program and recognize these outstanding young people. Thank you for being here, and we'll let the head table go and then everybody else. Thank you. If you haven't finished eating, please continue to finish your meal. We're going to move ahead with our got some outstanding young people to recognize, and we'll get started on that as soon as possible. A couple things before I introduce our MC tonight. If you would, in your program, take special note, there's a sponsors page in there, and because of the help of those sponsors, we've been able to increase the value of the cash awards that we can give. If you're not familiar with it, each of our male and female winners tonight will receive a cash award of $1,500. Our male and female runners-up will get a cash award of $500. And these sponsors have allowed us to increase those amounts over the years and make that even a much more coveted award. Also, to be able to put this event on, it takes finances, and those sponsors make it possible for us to do that. So I hope you'll recognize them, patronize them if you get the opportunity, and if you see any of them, please give them thanks as well. I recognize others that are key to our event. One I failed to mention is each of our male and female winners and runners-up will receive a plaque. Their names will also go on these trophies that you see. Those trophies for the next 12 months will reside at the school of the winner. So just a little bit of pride there. All of those are engraved and provided and made possible by Douglas Brothers up on the square. So Douglas Brothers has partnered with us for years as well. So I want to thank them. Now, just a little bit about how we will do this. Our nominees are seated throughout the room. When your name is called, and Barry recognizes you in just a moment, we would ask that you come forward. I'll be standing over here at this table. Every nominee will be recognized, and you will get a certificate, just something to recognize you. And it gives us an opportunity in front of everybody here, in front of our TV audience, to just recognize some of your accomplishments. And I will remind you, these are not all of them. These are partial. We would be here longer than you want to be here if we cited every accomplishment, but you'll get an opportunity. So nominees, if you would, come forward, and then when Barry is finished, you can take your seat, and then the rest of the program will recognize the actual winners later. Several have partnered with us over the years to help us make this event a success, and one of those for the past several years has been Mr. Barry McKnight. Barry and I are not just close friends, but we're also associates. Most of you know that we've been together for 20 years now, broadcasting Troy University athletics on the radio, on the Troy Sports Radio Network. And over that time, I've had a chance to get to know Barry. Now, you also recognize him if you get up early in the morning. Barry's a co-host of the top-ranked program in the Montgomery radio market, and that market hits down here. I get a chance to listen every morning as well. I won't say it's a sports talk show, but they tend to get into some other things too, which is fine. But if you know Barry, you know, first of all, from a professional standpoint, what a great job that he does. Troy University and this community has been blessed to have he and his wife Dee as part of it, and certainly to have him calling the play-by-play on all of the Troy events. So we thank him for that. It's been my pleasure, though, that when you travel with somebody like he and I have, miles and miles and miles, hour after hour, in back roads, thanks to me more than not. You get to spend a lot of time with people, you get to know them, and I can assure you that we are very fortunate to have a man of Barry's character to be not only in our community, but we as a program, the Tip Colley program and the Exchange Club, are delighted that he's been able to help us from an MC role over the past several years. He's been doing it now for some time for us. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our Master of Ceremonies tonight, Mr. Barry McKnight.
One of the things that I have noticed every year about this time, as Jerry and I get prepared for a broadcast, about this time every turn of the athletic calendar, is how busy Jerry works in helping to organize and plan this event. We were doing baseball this past weekend, and before the broadcast started, he was calling people and setting things up. So please, a round of applause for Jerry. This part of the event is the recognition of our nominees. And like Jerry said, when your name is called, please come forward. And we'll go through all of these. And again, I apologize because we can't go through them all because there are quite a few achievers at a high level. And we certainly do appreciate how much they do in support of this community and their goals, and their churches and their schools and their sports. So we'll start alphabetically. First, from Pike Lib, D. Allen. These parents are Wes and Jane Allen, attends First Baptist Church of Troy, in the choir, Vacation Bible School, Bible study leader, the National Honor Society historian, SGA president, Girls State, and the South Alabama Electric Co-op Scholarship, and the Capstone Leadership Delegate in the Drama Club, Calculus Club, Homecoming Queen, the FCA, a cheer captain and AISA All-Star, and in the community, Operation Christmas Child, Turkeys from Heaven, Veterans and Firefighters Breakfast, and a page for the Alabama State House of Representatives. She'll attend college at the University of Alabama. This is Dee Allen. Next, from Goshen High School, Cole Brooks. Cole's parents are Tim and Jennifer Brooks, attend Chopin Baptist, where Cole's a member of the youth group, Vacation Bible School. Honor roll academically, the Agri-Service Academy. Also in the FFA, Cole at Goshen played football and basketball and baseball and assisted in the tornado cleanup. Going to college at Enterprise State from Goshen, Cole Brooks. From Pike Lib, Case Chirico. Case's parents are Mike and Jackie Chirico. Goes to church at St. John's Baptist, where he is in the youth group, Vacation Bible School, a class chaplain academically, Scholar Bowl team, National Honor Society, Boys State, an outstanding robotics student, and in the drama club, Prom King, football, two-time state champions, AISA All-Star, two-time state champs in basketball, four-time state champs in baseball, in the community, Turkeys from Heaven, a field day volunteer, going to school after high school at Auburn. This is Case Chirico. From Charles Henderson High School, Kate Deloney. Kate's parents are John and Jennifer Deloney, attends church at Oak Grove United Methodist, children's volunteer, member of the youth group Vacation Bible School, in the National Honor Society, in the Mu Alpha Theta National Technical Honor Society, in the Advanced Placement as well, Trojan Leadership Scholarship winner, 21 Service Club, a cheerleader with the highest GPA, the best attitude in the community, a competitive gymnastics all-star, Operation Christmas Child, Turkeys from Heaven. She'll go to school at Troy University. From Charles Henderson, Kate Deloney. Pike County High School, Paxton Flowers. Paxton's parents are Paxton and Delana Flowers, very active in the Promised Land Ministry, a youth leader, a deacon, a maintenance volunteer. In the National Honor Society, Paxton played football, basketball, and baseball, and also served in the community as a Pike County Chamber Ambassador. He'll go to school at the University of Alabama. This is Paxton Flowers. From Pike Lib, Ella Kate Gunter. Ella Kate's parents are Sean and Olivia Gunter. Attends church at First Baptist of Troy, where she participated in the Senior Girl Bible Study, Youth Group, Vacation Bible School, the Senior Class Historian, the SGA Vice President, the NHS Vice President, and Interact, the Twilighter Service Club Chaplain, Government Club, Spanish Club, a cheerleader at Pike Lib, a chaplain there, UCA National Champs in the community, Salvation Army, Operation Christmas Child, the Veterans and First Responders Breakfast, Troy Hospital, Turkeys from Heaven, as well as others. From Pike Lib, Ella Kate Gunter. From Charles Henderson High School, Brady Huner. Brady's parents are Chris and Tracy Huner. Attends St. Martin of Tours Catholic Church, where he has served as an altar server in the youth group in the Archdiocesan Youth Conference, NHS, Mu Alpha Theta, Honors Diploma, Advanced Placement Courses, Junior Class Treasurer, in the 21 Service Club in Interact, Captain of the baseball team, an AHSAA All-Star, and a Coaches Association Scholarship winner, Turkeys from Heaven, Grocery Bagger, the Troy Fest, Salvation Army Volunteer, and the Fall Festival. He'll go to college at Troy University. From Charles Henderson, Brady Huner. From Pike Liberal Arts, Drew Nelson. Drew's parents are David and Candace Nelson. Drew attends First Baptist Church of Troy, where he serves as an offering bearer and usher in the youth group, National Honor Society, Vice President of the Calculus Club, math team as well, and AISA, All-State Student Athlete. AHSA is coming soon. Spanish Club, the FCA, the Young Investors Co-President, four-time state champions in baseball, the Dothan Eagle Super 12 Gatorade Player of the Year nominee, two-time state champs in football, captain of a two-time state champion basketball team, also volunteers with Water for Water, Miracle League, Common Ground. He'll attend Auburn on a baseball scholarship. From Pike Lib, Drew Nelson. From Pike Lib, Allie Rushing. Allie's parents are Gary and Paula Rushing. She attends the Church of the Highlands and Harmony Methodist, where she's a member of the youth group, participates in the Samaritans Club, the NHS, the first place in the science fair, and an AISA All-State Student Athlete in the Excel Club, the FCA, the Twilighter Service Club, a volleyball captain, the best defensive player, an all-star in softball, and on the softball leadership committee. Volunteers with the Miracle League, with Troy Animal Rescue, with the Salvation Army, attending Shelton State on a softball scholarship from Pike Lib, Allie Rushing. From Goshen High School, Ella Tatum. The daughter of Shane and Jessica Tatum, Ella attends Troy First United Methodist, where she participates in the Sunday Night Youth Wednesday Worship, National Honor Society and National Technical Honor Society, volleyball area champions, a community helper, meal deliveries in the FBLA and the HOSA, attending college at Troy University. From Goshen High School, Ella Tatum. From Pike Liberal Arts, Abby K. Terry. Her parents are Jason and Brooke Terry. She attends First Baptist Church of Troy, where she participates in Girls Bible Study, Vacation Bible School, and the Welcoming Committee, parliamentarian in the NHS, class historian in the SGA, and a Heisman Scholarship, president of the Excel Club, treasurer of the Public Relations Club, drama, FCA, a cheer chaplain, and basketball participant as well in the community. Volunteers with the Pike County Chamber as a junior ambassador, the Twilighter Service Club vice president. She'll attend college at Auburn University. From Pike Lib, Abby K. Terry. From Pike County High School, Angel Terry. There's Carolyn Longmire. Angel attends the Greater St. Paul AME, where she is in the youth choir, the vice president of the youth department, and on the usher board, in the National Honor Society, as secretary of the Student Government Association, the president of the FBLA, Mentoring Club, Sparkle, and the Junior ROTC, the best offensive player on the volleyball team. Also participated in basketball and in track. Attending college in the future at the University of Alabama, from Pike County High School, Angel Terry. From Charles Henderson High School, Isis Torellis. There's Wilson Lee Torellis and Rayshawn Meadows. She attends the Pilgrim Rest Missionary Baptist Church, where she sings in the choir, on the prayer team, and a youth leader, secretary of the National Honor Society, member of the National Technical Honor Society, secretary of Mu Alpha Theta, girls state participant, and the Alabama Aviation College, in the Junior ROTC as a battalion commander and lieutenant colonel, as well as secretary of the Drama Club, captain of the tennis team, and works with the American Legion in the community. She'll attend the United States Military Academy at West Point. From Charles Henderson High School, Isis Torres. From New Life Christian Academy, Jaron Turner. Parents of Garrick and Tanya Turner, Jaron attends the New Life Christian Church, where he is on the Impact Youth Group and usher in the choir, and also with Unseen Hands, valedictorian, the President's Award, the President of the National Honor Society, the SGA President, and with an Associate of Science degree on the Chancellor's List, President of the 4-H, and a Spanish Club member, captain of the basketball team, All-State, track team, tennis team, volunteers with the Pike County Junior Ambassadors, Salvation Army, and an Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America, attending college at Troy. From New Life Christian Academy, Jaron Turner. From Charles Henderson High School, Jackson West. Parents of Judson and Julianne West. attends church at Good Hope Baptist, where he serves as an usher in the men's ministry, in the children's church as a volunteer, in the youth group as well, National Honor Society, Beta Club, member of the FFA Club and the 21 Social Club, captain of the football team, captain of the wrestling team that made the sectionals, and as a state qualifier, works in the community on a volunteer basis with Kids Connection and Turkeys from Heaven, attending college at Troy University from Charles Henderson High School, Jackson West. Ladies and gentlemen, one round of applause for each one of these, as Jerry has mentioned. An honor to be nominated. Let's congratulate them all. Jerry was talking about all of the different partnerships that make an event and an outreach and a club like this work. One of the partnerships that the Exchange Club is most proud of is their partnership with this award with Troy University. And representing Troy University is Connor Couch.
I'm going to point out something that's not entirely painfully obvious. I'm not as tall as Barry. I'm not as well spoken as Barry, and my hair certainly is not as good as Barry's. Nonetheless, my name's Colley. I'm one of Troy's directors for enrollment. And on behalf of Dr. Jack Hawkins Jr., our chancellor, our board of trustees, and our entire faculty and staff, it gives me great honor to be here with you tonight. Troy University is proud of our long-standing support of the J.O. Tip Colley Christian Student Athlete Award, and the recognition of this award recipient comes with much merit and distinction in our community. In partnership with the Exchange Club of Troy, Alabama, Troy University is proud to extend a one-year scholarship in the amount of $1,500 to the award recipient, should the recipient attend Troy University in the fall. So congratulations in advance to the 2022 recipient, and best of luck as you pursue your college degree. Go Trojans.
Every year, the organizers of this event consider several different criteria in which to decide upon the guest speaker, which is not as easy as it sounds. Of course, a compelling message, something interesting and inspiring for the speaker certainly helps, but the speaker also has to be what they consider to be a unique combination of compelling speaker with a high degree of professional accomplishment and also a high degree of athletic accomplishment helps. I would suspect that when the organizers make those decisions every year on who will deliver the banquet speech, they envision somebody who, in adulthood, provides a visible, tangible example to our nominees of what they can accomplish in their lives when they continue to put their talents, their work ethic, and their faith into consistent, disciplined action. I do know that, without a doubt, tonight's speaker is a great example of that. I remember well broadcasting Troy State football on television many years ago and calling the name of Eric Sloan over and over again in the football field on some really good football teams. Eric came to Troy and walked onto the baseball team as he studied computer engineering. The great assistant coach Mike Turk convinced Eric to walk onto the football team, but he ended up being an All-American. As a defensive back and a member of the Southland Conference's all-decade team, ultimately, Eric later played professional football in the XFL and then returned to Troy to earn his MBA. After many years of hard work, progress, sacrifice, and faith, Eric Sloan is now the CEO of a multi-million-dollar tech company in Montgomery, Alabama called OneSync Technologies, and believe me, he can speak on the values that he holds, and his inspirational message, I think, is a perfect message to impart to you as you prepare for your lives even further. So, listen closely to the story of a man of true substance, a great football player, and our speaker tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Mr. Eric Sloan.
I wish I had a voice. Good evening, everyone. So before we get started, as I do, I first want to give honor
to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who is the head of my life. And without him, I wouldn't be who or where I am today. Thank you to the Troy Exchange Club for this opportunity, and the entire Tip Colley family. It is an honor to be able to speak in this esteemed occasion, and honored for the invitation. If you would allow me, I want to recognize a few guests that have attended, that came down with us this evening. First, my oldest son, who was supposed to be here, but he did not make it, but he is a minister and also plays drums for a number of churches in this particular area. My next is my youngest son, Jaden, and his girlfriend, Keandra. So please don't hold this against them. I know we're in Trojan territory, but they both attend the Alabama State University. Jaden being a second baseman on the ASU baseball team, and Keandra being a captain of the cheerleading squad. Next, we have a friend and a college football and track comrade, Mr. John Hybrid. And one other person, hadn't seen him in almost 20 plus years, and he was also a walk-on to the baseball program. So I was elated to see him and to reconnect just a short time ago, Mr. David Nelson, whose son was also one of the recipients. So very good to see you, sir. And last but not least, my wife, Nicole. Of 24 years that we've actually, 24 years knowing each other, I would say 22 years of marriage. This year, 22 years of marriage, and 2 years of her chasing me around Troy while we went to Troy University. So I say that's my story, and that's what I'm going to stick to. But as the word says, he that finds a wife finds favor. And I definitely have found favor. For the nominees of this prestigious award, congratulations. You have proven that you exemplify the characteristics of Dr. Tip Colley by being a person of integrity, hard work, and dedication. You have done so in your athletic pursuits, in your academics, in your community endeavors, but most importantly, your walk with God. No matter who is chosen as the final awardee this evening, you are all winners. So please join me again in giving the nominees a round of applause. Now to the nominees. As winners, you understand you can't always do things alone, and in most situations it requires a team. Sometimes the team members are seen, but oftentimes they go unnoticed. But day in and day out throughout your athletic and educational pursuits, your team is in the background lifting you up when you're down, giving you that boost of encouragement with an attaboy or you go girl. Most of the time they are your personal taxi, your chauffeur, or in today's era, your Uber. Oftentimes they are your bank for travel team fees, new equipment, and your personal concierge for travel in these lavish hotels and Airbnbs. And I'm a victim of it as well because my son participated also. But since this is a momentous occasion to highlight some of your achievements, we recognize that none of this would be possible without the love and support of your team, which consists of your parents and guardians, your families, teachers, administrators, mentors, coaches, and the list goes on and on to ensure you have been prepared, or ensure that you are prepared and successful. So I think it is only befitting that I ask you as the student athlete to pause and show appreciation to your support team and give them a round of applause. So you've heard it said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The same can be said concerning the path to success. This evening, I decided to discuss my version of Walk On Way, the path to success. This process does not only apply to sports, but it is relevant to your college activities, your career pursuits, or your entrepreneurial endeavors. As mentioned, I am a former walk-on college athlete for the Troy University football, baseball, and track and field program. I played professionally with the San Diego Chargers initially in the NFL, and then with the Birmingham Thunderbolts of the XFL, or Extreme Football League. I've also worked in corporate America for several companies and in several positions, and now, as mentioned, own a thriving multi-million-dollar IT firm, and have some other businesses with my wonderful wife that we participate in together. So I understand the potential obstacles that you may face and may potentially face as you move forward from your grade school years. I have lived the perspective which I share this evening concerning, I guess, the walk-on process. So no matter who you are or where you come from, everyone in this building has a unique path that they have to travel, I guess, from my interpretation. So being from Atlanta, for example, if you go to Atlanta, the road that you must travel it consists of 12 lanes in Atlanta, correct? A lot of traffic. So bumper-to-bumper cars, numerous traffic jams, and a bunch of detours. Then you come to Alabama. You may travel down, what is it, 231. At night, you may see deer on the side, and it seems like they're playing a little game with you, like tag with your car. But then you may go to North Dakota, and some of those roads may be straight and narrow. Regardless of what road or path is traveled, everyone's journey will be different to get to their future destination. So I decided to break down or dissect the word future. Your future may consist of a 2-year college, a 4-year university, a trade school, military training, or employment until you figure out what exactly the path you would like to take. No matter what path you take, your future is bright. Jeremiah 29:11 reads, "For I know the thoughts and plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future." So let's define future. The first and most critical step in the walk-on way is faith, which is the F in future. God's word defines faith as the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. In other words, as many said, you have to see it before you see it. So when it manifests, you recognize it. Going back a few years, this is where I was personally the summer before attending Troy, and where I felt a number of high-achieving athletes are when they feel, or how they feel, as if they face a major setback. You're left hoping. In my mind, I had checked all the boxes and developed, I guess, a viable resume. Played multiple sports in high school and was very successful at it. My academic GPA was at least a 3.0. I was chosen for several city and regional teams and involved in community service activities. Nevertheless, college coaches didn't see me as an asset or worthy for their program to offer a scholarship. Naturally, my emotions were all over the place. I was upset, lost, confused, frustrated because life was throwing me a curveball and I wasn't sure how to adjust or what my next plan of action would be. During the phase of pondering over my future is when I had to take a step back, refocus, and have a talk with God. Romans 8:28 reads, "We know that all things work together for those that love him and are called according to his purpose." Now, I must admit, as a teenager, this was probably one of the most challenging phases I had to go through. But as life would have it, it wasn't the last. Fast forward about a month and a half later after graduation, and I received a call from Coach Mike Turk, who was the walk-on coordinator at the time, asked me if I was ready to play college football. Even though I became discouraged, I held on to my faith, and just as Mark 9:23 reads, everything is possible to those that believe. So don't stop believing and hold on to your faith. As you prepare for the next phase of your life, be mindful of not undervaluing your potential. which is the you in the word future. There will be times when you may feel as if you are never going to reach your goal, and unconsciously, you undervalue your achievements. It's important to celebrate your wins, no matter how small or large they may be, and never compare your journey with someone else's. Progress may often come slow and steady, and at times it may happen quick. As some of the young guys or young people may say, you get 0 to 100 real quick. Each time you take a step in the right direction, it is imperative for you to celebrate your accomplishments along the way. By doing this, you keep yourself motivated and focused on your goals, and you will see just how far you've come and how much closer you are to reaching your ultimate goal. So don't wait until you reach the finish line to celebrate. Celebrate along the way and enjoy the journey. Time. Everything in your future will happen in God's time. Don't feel as if things aren't moving fast enough, or it may not be your time. Proverbs 16:9 reads, in their hearts, human plans their course, but the Lord establishes their plans. We are all guilty of planning our own future, and sometimes our ways and thoughts may be good, but sometimes not. God's word says his ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. When we create a plan according to how we think things should be, instead of allowing God to lead us, we end up disappointing ourselves. But if we submit our ways and thoughts to God, he will bring us right where we need in his time. One of the things that you is unstoppable. So as a student athlete, you are unstoppable. Simple as that. And if Satan knew any better, he would leave you alone. One thing he cannot do is stop God's purpose for your life. I heard my wife say one day, the enemy may try to block what God is doing, but he sure can't stop it. When you are determined to walk out God's divine purpose for your life, God will cover you in spite of the obstacles you may encounter. You have to speak affirmations to yourself. I will not lose because I refuse to quit, and I am unstoppable. Resilience is not more of a character trait that you are born with. It is something that you develop over time. Possessing the quality of being resilient or knowing how to bounce back allows you to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. When life knocks you down, don't be so hard on yourself. Get up, dust yourself off, and re-strategize. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And even when you experience a setback, keep in mind that a setback is only a setup for a major comeback. Believe in yourself and keep a bounce back mentality. You are resilient. And finally, the E in future is for environment. I know you may hear your parents or adults say, watch the company that you keep because bad company corrupts good manners. Sometimes your environment or relationship can help or hinder your growth. On the other hand, your environment or network can be helpful on your path to success. Those that you choose to surround yourself with should be a source of support, encouragement, and positivity if you find that your circle. But if you find that your circle or environment is negative, lacking motivation, and not making progress, you need to do a reevaluation. Who are your friends? What are they adding to your life? Or what are they taking from your life? Your environment should always be a reflection of where you want to go and what you want to achieve. Proverbs 13:20 reads, whoever walks with the wise become wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Choose wisely. And in closing, as you walk out your path to success, you will face obstacles, but how you choose to tackle those obstacles will determine your destination. You definitely have what it takes to succeed and have proven you have proven this by being a part of this illustrious group of young men and women tonight. Just keep moving forward, one step at a time, and eventually you'll reach your destination. Remember, the only way to fail is to give up. So keep walking on in faith, never undervaluing your potential, trusting God's timing, believing that you are unstoppable. You are resilient and a force to be reckoned with, all while recognizing that your overall outcome is a product of your environment. Your future awaits you, so keep walking on. And to all the recipients, congratulations again.
Now, proud to be associated with the family of J.O. Tip Colley and the representatives from the Exchange Club in the awarding of the Tip Colley Awards. We start with the female runner-up. A local business leader says about this young lady, "I've known her since birth and have had the opportunity to watch her mature and become an exemplary Christian scholar and athlete. She has a strong value set and is dependable, conscientious, reliable, and punctual. She exemplifies the academic achievement, sports involvement, and civic and Christian service you aim to recognize with this award." An administrator says about her, "She is not only able to excel as a leader of our student body, but she leads by example in service to our younger students. She's a genuine example of servant leadership. Her humility, integrity, and thoughtfulness is demonstrated to her teachers and peers consistently." Very proud to announce the recipient as female runner-up from Pike Liberal Arts, Ella Kate Gunter. And now for the recipient, the winner on the female side of the Tip Colley Award. An instructor says of her, "She truly understands what it means to be a team player. She understands the importance of loyalty and honoring commitments, and she definitely grasps the importance of responsibility. She is diligent with her schoolwork and sustains the same level of responsibility with her other extracurricular activities." Her youth director says there are not enough words to begin to describe her love for others. Hard work she puts into all she does, passion for serving, and most importantly, her love for the Lord. These traits radiate from her the way she talks to others, and they flow into her actions as well. She has a true heart for the biblical gospel. She is a servant leader. I cannot help but be grateful for this time I've had getting to know her, and can easily say I've learned just as much from her. She does not back down from a hard situation and is determined to persevere to the end. She's also not afraid to ask for help and seek wise counsel no matter the situation. We're proud to present as the Tip Colley Female Award winner from Pike Liberal Arts, Abby K. Terry. And now our male awards. First, the runner-up. A school administrator says he is an exceptional student and leader to his peers. He is the epitome of a Christian scholar athlete. I believe he values his relationship with God and strives to glorify God through sports and everyday life. This is an excellent award to recognize such a hardworking Christian scholar athlete. He's an inspiring young Christian student whose values are noted in every aspect of his life. The male runner-up from Pike Lib, Drew Nelson. And now for our male winner. A doctor and youth leader says, I quickly realized he was exceptionally observant and intelligent. He didn't speak loudly or make a scene as many other boys do. Instead, he quietly went about his business and fulfilled his tasks and responsibilities. He will lead with his quiet and unassuming demeanor. He will lead with his example, reliability, and steadfastness. He will lead with his intelligence. People will listen to him. He is a wonderful boy, but an even better young man. His pastor says of him, this young man embodies the attributes of scholarship, leadership, integrity, and servitude. He knows the great calling it is to serve and help others. His character is above board. God has great things in store for this ambitious young man. He keeps God first in all that he does. It's with great pride that we announce the male recipient of the J.O. Tip Colley Award from New Life Christian Academy, Jaron Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for all of the students involved in this award today. Thank you.
I can tell you, in preparing the information to get to our committee and seeing them work and toil over these selections, it was as tough this year as it's ever been. There were many of these that we recognize. In fact, all of them were certainly worthy candidates in their own right. The toughest thing is narrowing it down to one. But congratulations to each one of you. Congratulations to those of you that were winners tonight. We would ask Jared, if you and Abby Kay would, as soon as we close, if you would make your way to the back for just a quick time with Troy Cable, get some time with you for their program. Again, I want to thank everybody for being here. We've kept our track record alive, getting you out of here in a decent hour. Again, thank you to the Colley family. Can't express enough how much we enjoy being associated with you and this very prestigious award. Again, the trophies that you see have the names of the winners on them, and those will reside at the respective schools for the next 12 months. I want to thank Barry for your work here. Tremendous. Always good to see you again, and I appreciate that tremendous message. Thanks again to everyone for being here. If you would stand, we will be dismissed. John Parker will lead us in the final.
Eternal God, our Father, we just thank you for this program. As we come to the close of this program, Father God, we pray that you would bless our speaker tonight and the message that he gave us. We pray that we not only be hearers of the word, but we be doers of the word. And Father God, we ask you to just look down upon these young people as they move into the next phase of their life, that they stay focused, most of all, stay focused on you. And that whatever they do, they will always put you first in their life. And Lord, as we leave here, we ask that you give us traveling grace until we meet again. In Christ Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I will say Eric will be available up here for anybody that wants any pictures, or anybody else who's nice more than welcome to come forward, nominees, and get any pictures at your time. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Willie Tom Blackman. He's the pastor of New Life Christian Academy. We grew up in Goshen together, graduated in 1977. Good to see you, Willie Tom. And if you will, just speak briefly about your young man, Jaron Turner.
Well, first of all, we give God all the praise and the glory, and we're so thankful, first of all, for this setting, for this Colley Award that has been given to one of our students at New Life Christian Academy. And without doubt, the money be well invested in Jerry Turner's future. He exemplifies Christianity, loyalty, and commitment in everything that he do. So we're just thankful to the Lord for this tonight and for the honor that God has bestowed upon one of our, and all of the nominees tonight. It's a blessing to just share this great occasion with them. Thank you.
Thank you, Willie Tom. Congratulations again, and say hello to Miss Annie.
I'll do that for you.
All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaron Turner. Congratulations, Jaron.
Thank you.
Your emotions.
I'm excited to receive the award. Obviously, there was great candidates announced, but just glad I could get a chance to win.
And we spoke to Willie Tom Blackman earlier. I know he's proud of you, and the whole school is. Again, congratulations, and best of luck to you. And I know they're proud of you. I know your parents are proud of you, and you're a great example for others to follow.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have a great day, and good luck to you. And you're heading where now to school?
Troy University.
Troy University. All right. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Eric Burkett, the headmaster at Pike Liberal Arts. Congratulations to Abby Kay. If you will, speak a little bit about Abby Kay.
Thank you, I will. Abby Kay is an outstanding Christian student, the model student, if you will, at Pike Liberal Arts. She involves herself in so many activities, extracurricular activities. She's an outstanding athlete and really just a role model for all of our students to look up to.
Well, I know Pike Liberal Arts is very proud of her and her parents and family, and just wanted to get your words, Mr. Burkett. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
All righty.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Abby K. Terry, the winner of the Tip Colley Award. Congratulations, Abby. How does it feel?
I'm honored. I was surprised, but I'm honored.
Well, I tell you, when he named you, I've got chill bumps. And I just want to mention your sister, Alexi's a wonderful person. And when I walk the campus and I see your beautiful smile, I know your parents are very proud of you. Pike Liberal Arts is very proud of you, the community of Troy. And congratulations again in whatever you decide to do with your life. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Abby K. Terry.
Thank you.
All right. All right, good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Forrest Lee. I want to thank Troy Cable and Nate Braystead, our camera man, for being here. This is the 31st annual J.O. Tip Colley Award Banquet. It's a Scholastic Christian Athletic Award. Congratulations to our recipients, Mr. Jaron Turner of New Life Christian Academy and Miss Abby K. Terry of Pike Liberal Arts. Congratulations to them and to all the nominees. Our runner-ups were Miss Ellie Kate Gunner of Pike Liberal Arts for the girls, and the boys, Mr. Drew Nelson of Pike Liberal Arts. Congratulations to all the nominees, and thank you for joining us. And we'll see you another day. Thank you very much.